Your access code followed by your hash button. Your PIN, please enter pound or hash.
I don't know who it is.
Welcome to the Prince Edward County conference line. Please stand by. You'll be joined in shortly.
And Miss Sandman's gonna come in. Miss Sandman's gonna come in on the, she's feeling ill, so she should be on the call.
Hi, I'm here.
Okay, thank you.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the June Prince Edward County Planning Commission. Tonight's agenda is a rather short one, but let me please read everything regarding COVID for those of you that may be on the call or watching on closed circuit TV, correct? Due to COVID-19, the Prince Edward County Planning Commission and Board of Supervisors are operating public meetings pursuant to judicial guidelines for masking and social distancing in the Prince Edward County Courthouse. While meetings are open to in-person participation, there is limited available seating. Citizens are strongly encouraged to participate in meetings through written comments and/or remote participation by calling in. Additionally, citizens may view Planning Commission and board meetings live in their entirety at the county's YouTube channel, the link to which is provided on the county website. Public hearing comments for Planning Commission meetings are subject to the Citizen Guide for providing input during public participation in public hearings for Prince Edward County government meetings, which was effective as of August 1st, 2021. With that, I'd like to call the meeting to order. We do have a quorum, and if everyone would please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Please be seated. Has anybody had a chance, or everybody had a chance to review the minutes from last meeting? Are there any changes proposed for the minutes? Do I have a motion to approve the minutes?
So moved.
Second?
Second.
Okay. All in favor, please raise your,
Roll call.
well, let's do a roll call, I'm sorry. Instead, let's do a roll call. Brad?
Yes.
Jack?
Yes.
Cannon?
Yes.
Jack?
Which Jack?
Yeah, Jack? Okay, I'm sorry. Preston?
Yes.
Whitfield?
Yes.
Teresa?
Yes.
Mr. Womack?
Yes.
Mr. Pringerman? Yes. Minutes have been approved. On the agenda for tonight, we have a public hearing, ordinance amendment for meatpacking and related industries, which we had brought up in a prior meeting. Mr. Love, could you give us a brief overview?
Yes, Mr. Chairman, members of the Planning Commission, the Prince Edward County zoning ordinance currently does not provide any development standards as relates to meat packing and related industries. This use is typically issued with a special use permit in the A1 zones. It is a by right in the industrial zones. We recently had a special use permit, which was ultimately withdrawn from the applicant and will be located in the industrial park. At the May meeting, I presented a prepared draft with new language and description of development standards for meat packing, which is where we are tonight. This public hearing was duly advertised on the June 8th and June 15th Farmville Herald. I received no comments for or against this application, this ordinance amendment. I did share this ordinance amendment with one location individual, Sekou, who was the one who had applied for the special use permit, and he had one comment. If you look at number 7, we had talked last time about outdoor holding pens. There is a need to have an outdoor holding pen in the event of a sick animal. They have to be segregated from the rest of them and wait for a vet to come in. So I changed that, and that is allowed, but it has to be completely screened from view. That's the only other material change. Under number 2, I removed the statement about screen wire. USDA and VDAX has several methods that a slaughterhouse or meat packing can have protection against insects, birds, and vermin. So rather than be specific, we'll just specify that it has to exclude those. So just took out the screening on that. That's the only difference from the last document that you saw, and this is what we advertised and put out for public comment. I'll be glad to answer any other questions. This will apply to any future special use permit or any location in the industrial land zone properties as it applies to meat packing and related industries.
Thank you, sir. Still only one on the call, Teresa, correct? Okay. Thank you. Well, we do have a public hearing. Public hearing would be open. As nobody is in attendance here, the public hearing is closed. And gives the opportunity for the board to review and discuss any concerns or issues. I personally think the list is very encompassing as far as the bullets. And with remembering the past meeting, I think we had the meeting, there was little feedback at all because of the lack of people involved in it, and the main feedback became location. Moving it to the IDA, it has basically handled, from our aspect, I think, a lot of that concern, or all of that concern. So do I have a motion to approve as shown here?
I make a motion.
Okay. So Teresa, would you second?
Yes, I think.
Okay, okay. Let's take a roll call then. Preston?
Aye.
Jack?
Yes.
Whitfield?
Yes.
Henry?
Yes.
Teresa?
Yes.
Cannon?
Yes.
Jack?
Yes.
Brad?
Yes.
And John? Yes. Motion is unanimous, approved as shown. Thank you, everyone. Next on the agenda would be review of supervisors' actions.
I actually have no actions since your last meeting because this was the first public hearing we've had.
Okay.
I briefed you on their action last time.
Yes.
IPS and Yoder was approved.
Okay, thank you. Is there any old business with the board? No new business? If there are no other issues or comments, the June meeting of Prince Edward Planning Commission has, I'm sorry, I apologize.
I do have one new business, I'm sorry. The Board of Supervisors needs this room on July 19th. We currently don't have any applications for special use or rezonings. So at the direction of the county administrator, we will cancel that meeting. So we will not have the June 19th meetings. You can cross
July
that.
19th.
July 19th, I'm sorry, my
That's okay.
apology. We will not have the July 19th meeting. I do anticipate we will have one application for the August meeting, because we'll send that out as early as we get it. So you've got July off.
Meeting adjourned. Thank you, everyone.
Entirely too long.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to quit this. I can't deal with this anymore. It's just too much.